What is up, world? How are you? Hope you're doing well wherever you are. Going a little live on you here tonight, changing things up just a smidge. It is only just me here on the show, though. Wow, my background stuff is all jacked up tonight, isn't it? Man, Donnie, how are you, bud? Good to see you. Good to see you. So, uh, decided to come on for a couple of reasons for tonight. A little different background here. It's not really a podcast. This is more of uh I guess it's my own podcast, if you will. I don't know. Anyway, James, hello. Good evening to you. So, a couple of different things. First of all, as you can see, I'm doing okay. Life's good, man. Things have been fine. I took basically all of July off, which was phenomenal. Keith, hi. How are you? Rob, good to see you. So yeah, I took the month of July off and for a couple of different reasons really and I'm going to talk about it tonight because it actually has kind of a double meaning here. Pardon me there. So Josie, hey, how are you? Josie, did you get in touch with Keith? He's in the chat. uh you two are eventually going to meet up here, hopefully. Anyway, so why did I take July off? A couple of reasons actually. uh So you're going to hear about it a little bit more in an upcoming podcast episode that I did yesterday with my buddy from Cancel for Maintenance, the aviation podcast. Had a great conversation with them, and they also took a couple weeks off. They've had a lot going on, and they took some time. Um, okay, cool. Mari, yeah, Mari's awesome, man. Can't go wrong with Mari. She's gonna take good care of you. So the race that we all run every day. You guys all know what I'm talking about. Life, work, family, hobbies, all of it. It all just comes together, and sometimes it all just is too much, right? Well, for me, that's kind of what happened. Going about a million miles an hour in a bunch of different directions, and yeah, I got kind of burnt out. So dial it back even further. Let's dial it all the way back to December. For the most of you guys that all saw, if you haven't been a part of the show for a while, I took a really nasty fall back in December, severed my quad tendon, and really jacked my leg up. It wasn't a good time. Couldn't walk on it. Had to get surgery, and been still recovering to this day, which sucks. I mean, we're what, almost 8 months now, and you think oh, I'm going to be good. And false expectations. I put myself thinking I was going to be fine in 6, and I wasn't. It's still a work on. Well, that also affected my RV business. For you didn't know, my other job is I was RV maintenance was my game. That's what I did. I worked on that. That was my happy. Worked for myself and really enjoyed it. Well, I'd probably given away, I don't know, $10,000-15,000 worth of business. Couldn't do the work. All right. That creates new stress, right? Not a good time. So after you get that little stressor in there, then you throw in the next one. Well, let's add it in. And I'm okay with talking about this because in reality, this is my pile of mess, and I'm sure we've all been there. So I'm okay with airing my laundry here. My wife and I, we are doing great. We're fine. All's well in that world. But we'd hit some nasty patches there, mostly to the point where I hadn't done very well with my listening and communicating with her. And she's my teammate, she's my partner. We've been through a lot of crap together, and we love each other very much. And things are better now. But a couple years of not doing certain things, it'll catch up to you. Well, it did, and it showed its face. So couple that with the stress and then life and then that, and I decided I needed to get away from everything. So I shut down the podcast for the month of July and basically spent that whole month trying to refigure out what I was going to do and how I was going to do it and how am I going to move forward with this? Well, some changes are happening. That's just what it's going to be, and that's perfectly fine. I'm completely happy about this. Yeah, Josie. True story right there. Uh, so I've had to make some adjustments to my life, and this is where we're at now. I was going to open up the podcast picture here. I was going to open up the background and mess with you guys, but I couldn't find the picture good enough. I was going to put the background up of where Tom Brady retired on the beach. I was going to just let that be the background picture and start talking and seeing if anybody was going to Yeah. You're like, "Hey, wait a minute. I've seen this episode before. I didn't like how it ended." Well, depending if you were a Pats fan or not or Tampa fan. But, um, the podcast is not stopping. I'm not retiring from podcasting. I'm not shutting this down. I am full on. We're staying. Everything is good. I've got episodes lined up. They're gonna start again next week, not this Friday. I made it a little bit of an adjustment there. So, that's the first part. You'll start seeing more social media interaction from me starting next week. Monday, the normal posts will come back up. Tuesdays, we'll have the repeat episodes for you to go back and listen to. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you'll have all the previews. All that stuff is going back to what it was. Whip It Wednesday, it's back as always. So make sure you're sending me those pictures of you casting, your friends casting, your kids. Let me get out there and celebrate that because those pictures are fun, man. Whip It Wednesday is a lot of fun for me to post. I love that stuff. So as far as that goes, that's how that one is. Uh, all my sponsors have been amazing. Thank you so much to all of you. Ninja Tackle, Matt, you've reached out to me numerous times. DS Custom Tackle, oh, man, I've talked to you on the phone so many times. Tom with Kids Can Fish has definitely called me up every now and again, double checking on me. He's got a ton going on in that whole tournament, man. There's a lot of fun coming up with that. So if you can be there, go for that one. And Chip with the Sinker Guy, we talked weekly and text messages. So to my sponsors, thank you for your patience. I appreciate you. It's been awesome, and we're going to continue with the show. They're staying on. No change in sponsorships, so you guys are still going to hear the cool stuff, and hopefully you'll hear about some new stuff here soon. Richard, knee's okay. It hurts normal. it's that's the best way to say it. So Mike and I will still be doing our Friday night lives, the Panhandle Fishing Report. Mark Burford, good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Chris, Ninja Tackle. Yeah, Ninja Tactical. That's right. They got some good stuff in there. So where was I? Sorry, I got my little list down here. I'm looking at my notes. So Mike and I will still be doing the Friday night lives. You'll still hear those from the Panhandle Fishing Report if you like to follow that. That's a lot of fun. Last week, if you haven't watched it yet, it's we talked about cocaine sharks, which was really good. A desperately needed laugh. I'm so sorry to hear that, Richard. Yeah, you're gonna get better soon, man. Double, that knee replacement. That's no joke. So why do I want to talk about this? Okay, so here's the crap part. So I told you about the stuff that happened with Jen, the RV stuff. Okay, so this is the other part for taking a break. Look, I'm a Gen Xer, I guess is how they say it. I've been brought up in the Marine Corps. My whole life has been suck it up, continue on, do the mission, and don't complain. Put your damn head down and grind. That's how it's always been. No one gets to see it. You just do it. As much as I still believe in that one for myself, I also have realized that's a real, pardon the term here, I'll go back and mark it explicit. It's 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 a shit show to think that. And I'm not calling anybody out. I'm calling myself out. I didn't take care of myself with this. I didn't handle my problems with letting things go. Yeah, as my cousin Sean. What's up, buddy? Hey, tell Obud I said hi. Good kid. Love that kid. It's very easy to bury yourself in work, hobbies, anything outside of the damn problem that you have and avoid the hell out of it. Easiest thing in the world, man. And I did it. I've done it for the last couple of years. I've avoided the problems. I've thought, they'll get better. It'll be fine. No big deal. Suck it up. Who cares? Well, that led into other crap and it affected everything. So if you're in a crap place and you need to do something about it, yeah, find it. I mean, I'm not one to tell anybody to do anything really, except for if you're not happy and things aren't good, hopefully you can find a fix for it. Because for me, if I would have kept on that path, I probably wouldn't be married right now. Jen and I probably would have just left and given up because it was crap. We weren't doing well together. My business was suffering. I was suffering. All this crap. I just didn't handle it. Well, I got it fixed. Kind of. We're not fully fixed yet, but we're getting there. So it's something that I wanted to come on here and say, it's okay to not be okay. You'll never hear judgment from me. I've been texting with a few people that have reached out and said, hey man, after what you wrote in the blog, kind of hit me there a little bit. And I just want to be another voice to say, "Hey, look, if you got something you want to talk about, man, you can send me messages. I have no problem talking to you. I'll listen." Um, One word I will say is if you want to just talk to me, make sure you say you want to vent because I'll go into normal guy mode. Like, all right, let's fix the problem, bro. What is it? That's what we do. We try to fix the problem. We don't do the other things. So yeah, if you need to vent, find one, man. If I'm your vent, cool. I'll talk with you. I'll be happy to listen and try to help out and be there for you. That's not a bad thing. But the break for me was great from social media. It really was. I really enjoyed it. I didn't get a lot of fishing in, but the times I did get fishing in, I skunked like it was a champ. It was all it was horrible, man. It was like I was being paid back in spades for not coming back and checking on the fish. All the things I've done with this podcast, and I'm like, yeah, no, apparently I can't catch fish. So there is that. But yeah, it's gonna get better, and I'll be out fishing more. I've got a lot of cool things coming up. I just put in an order today for some stuff from GI Jigs. I'm looking forward to that. If you don't know about that, we can talk about it, but you can also hear a lot more about it on the Friday Night Live on the Panhandle Fishing Report. We talk a lot about that. Seth, kids can fish. That's right, man. Can't wait to go back and fight for my King of the Smalls crown. Mm. Another goal to catch a 13-inch redfish. Oh my God. Yeah, that's definitely we got to keep like a record of the smallest ones. That's what we need. So if you need, like I said, I'm sorry, I'm a little bouncy there. Taking a break, help me out, help me see things a little bit clearer. So here's what's happening going forward from here. Um, I have unfortunately closed down my RV business. It just is what it is. I will be returning to aviation. I'll be working starting in September. I'm going to back to work on helicopters. Very excited for that. Really cool to get back into that world. I loved that job before, and I kind of avoided it for a few years and enjoyed retirement, but it's time. So I'm going back into the regular working force, doing that. You're going to hear some fun stories on that. And the podcast is growing in a couple of cool different ways. So you're going to see more video podcasts that are coming out. I will be working on getting more shorts and educational stuff out. I'm also this year, I will be on more other people's podcasts. I've kind of gotten that worry off my back, if you will. I wasn't, I wasn't planning on going on other people's shows, but I'm going to. I'm going to start branching out and enjoying other people's podcasts and having conversations with them, sharing what I've learned from this show and from my limited experience. I also will be hopefully doing some travel to other areas for some work. That part's going to be really cool because I can take my rods, I can take my gear, and I can bring the show to you guys there. So I'm really excited to kind of take what we've learned and put it to use. I will be hopefully visiting my cousin Sean. He's in here. He's oh, hi Josie. Yep, network does. Yep, I'll be visiting him and maybe my uncle up in Maine. Hopefully getting up there, and yeah, trying to get a little bit better. So that part is going to be cool. I'm really excited for those changes to the podcast to add in. Uh, Hey Cheyenne, thank you. I hope you're doing well. You've been doing some good content. I'm also working on channeling my inner Cheyenne and my cooking. It's not pretty. I haven't shared it because it's awful. Don't look at any of my cooking. I don't even want to share this stuff. It's really bad. But lots more coming with that. And in reality, I just want to continue on the pace that it is with the growth, bringing you all the knowledge that I have. Everyone that I've talked to, I've always told you guys, if the baby is ugly, tell me I have an ugly baby. You're not hurting my feelings. If I can make this show better, I need to know how. I need to know what's going to work for people. I need to know what information you want, what information you need. So far, it's been great, and I've got some new stuff. We've got three or four, might be four episodes coming out of California with some very interesting things. One I will drop a preview for right now. If you all haven't heard of a roosterfish, I've learned about them on accident from watching other people's kayak videos and podcasts. One in particular is Los Buzos down there. They're always catching roosters. Well, two of the episodes will be talking about how to catch them from the surf. Huh. The idea of catching a rooster from the surf is just blowing my mind. I can't wait to have that conversation, and I can't wait to go out there and try to do that kind of fishing right there. That will be really fun. So cool information coming out of that. Working on a couple more international episodes. And I'm also working on, I've got one confirmed for South Carolina. I'm also working on getting you all in touch with the game wardens, that department, all through that one, through all different states. Definitely trying to figure out who has what programs, things like that, citations, stuff that's more fun for you all, for anglers. It's nothing, we all know it's fun to catch a fish, but it's also to catch one and then get a certificate for catching a monster. That's badass. Totally fun things right there, and especially like Catch a Florida Memory. Lots of cool stuff still coming from that. I'm still in touch with them, and they've got a lot more fun things coming out with their program. So if you guys have contacts or people you think I should reach out to and have a conversation with for the podcast to help you or help somebody you think, reach out. If you're a listener and you want to come on the show, you've seen it. I have listener episodes. I will talk to you. A lot of you have given so many cool things. Names in here. I mean, Chris, you're in here from Connecticut. Chris talked all about it. He was the recent episode. He's had a great amount of downloads. I haven't told you that, Chris, but your episode has done significantly well. I'm so pleased to see that one. Andy, hey, how are you too? Donnie, extremely excited for SoCal. Yeah, man. Panama. Oh, dude, I go down there. Oh man, it'd be game on. So game on. Yes, that is still on there, and that's still by all means, let me know. We can talk all about that. I'm all for that game. Surf Hippie is part of the plan. Nick and I have already talked. We talked a few months ago. I will get that one done. Same with Birds of Prey. Brian, him and I talked last year, and I dropped the ball. I will get back in touch with him. We'll get those going. So lots of things coming through the show that are going to build there. Seminars. You're going to start seeing some more seminars in the Panhandle area. They may not be through Finding Demo. They might be running in conjunction with, more than likely, they're going to run in 3-part conjunction. More than likely, Panhandle Surf Fishing, Finding Demo, and also Mike with Smitty, Smitty Surf Fishing, and our Panhandle Fishing Report. We're going to start having more of those things, more gatherings, more things in our area to continue with that. Because again, we're only going to get the knowledge out there, right? We can only become better together. That's just how we do it. So I am thankful that all this stuff has happened in the last month, because it's given me this chance to start writing this crap down, making a plan to make it happen and bring it out to you all. I'm nothing special. I'm just a guy likes to fish and talk about fishing and talk to all you guys. And I love that stuff. And I'm very fortunate that you all are here, willing to listen to me and the people that come on this show to help you become better. I hope that it has in some way, shape, or form. I hope the knowledge has helped you catch a fish or try a new technique that you didn't know, or, get out there and just do something different. I love that. So you're going to see a lot more of that. And, yeah, we got some stuff coming up about some lure fishing too. There's been a lot of metal thrown in the beach lately, and it hasn't been set rigs. So lots of cool things coming up. All right. I flapped my jibs for 19 minutes. I planned on only doing 15, but you guys know me. I like to talk. I was going to open it up and say, hey, if you guys want to come on the show, let me know. I'll bring you on. But if any of you got questions you want to ask me, by all means, my microphone's all jacked up. By all means, drop them in here and I will answer it. And yes, before anyone asks, yes, the Demo interview is coming. I will be doing my own podcast where somebody interviews me and asks me all the questions. I will drop a post. I'll refresh the post if there's questions that you all want asked or answered. It's on the Finding Demo Facebook page. If you want to have a question on there that you want me to answer, go ahead, put it in there. I will make sure that they're done and go from there. Josie. Well, I'm already excited. We had a great conversation the other day. I'm glad to hear you've already got it all lined up so far. That'll be cool. Yeah, I'm happy to come on. Absolutely happy to. All right. Dustin, East Coast. Another Eastie. What you doing, man? How are you doing? Okay. So yeah, if you got questions, I'll let it run for a couple more minutes here and then go from there. California rig. Yeah, Cheyenne. There's so many different names for rigs. That's for sure. Yakking with Jack. Good evening to you, buddy. I'm looking forward to getting out there and going in the yak with you. I got to get my last reel done, but I now have 2 drop rods ready to go. And just what did I do? I just adjusted the entire garage. So I now have rods for metal from Frizz Beach. Now I have kayak stuff completely set up. So the kayak is finally ready. I have no more excuses not to get out in the kayak. Well, hold on. I have one excuse, but it's not a good one. So yeah, shoot me a message, dude. We'll talk about that one. All right, Seth, you be careful out there, man. Hope you keep on getting some good sharks, man. You've been doing good stuff over there. I'm sorry I missed you when you came to the Panhandle. Would have been fun to catch up, but I will catch up with you. I know I will. Jack, what else? Yeah. Sorry, you guys can't see all the messengers here. Yeah, I've got we're doing StreamYard right now, so I can see where they're coming from. Hopefully, you guys can see them in there. But all right, well, other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my evening. Again, if you need to get something out, get it out, man. Get your stuff fixed for you and your family. I know it's hard to get out there and put yourself out, and especially to find somebody you trust to let your problems out. But yeah, if you've been holding on to them for a while, you haven't fixed it yet, you might need a second help set of hands here. So take your chances on them. Oh man, yeah, with Jack. Oh, Rib Cheyenne, what'd you say here? I die and go to heaven to go out with you. Yeah, he's got some great content. I'm looking forward. Jack's always had a good year. I'm actually, Jack, you going out for banjos here soon? I know that Red Snapper just closed and Amberjack just opened. And I don't know if, oh god, an AJ in a freaking kayak. That would be, yeah. That'd be rough. I just say that I've never caught anything big. Julie, good to see you. Hello. All right, everybody. I don't want to waste your time here. Love your faces. It's always good seeing you. Stick around. So I said next week, all the posts pick back up. You'll start seeing all the interaction kick right back on. This week, I'm going to enjoy a little bit more downtime and a little bit more planning. I've got 3 episodes to record tomorrow alone to have ready for you. So I got a busy day tomorrow. And yeah, life's just good, man. Life is just good. So, all right, I'm going to roll. Good seeing you guys. I hope you have the best night, and we'll see you later. I'm out.